Viktor Gyokeres has been targeted in the wake of Arsenal's win at Fulham despite the Gunners clinching all 3 points, while one Gunners star has hit back in light of criticism protecting their lead at the Premier League summit wasn't enough to see Arsenal's stars avoid criticism following their win at Fulham. And Viktor Gyokeres in particular drew scrutiny from some after going another game without a goal for the Gunners. The Swede has been told precisely how he isn't matching up against the world's elite attackers at present. And honesty may be one factor holding him back after Gyokeres copped the blame for Mikel Arteta's side missing out on a penalty at Craven Cottage. Leandro Trossard provided the only goal in West London and used the opportunity to hit back at one pundit in particular. Unpacks the latest headlines around the Emirates Stadium as the Premier League pace setters continue their march at the top of the table. 3 goals from his first 11 matches at Arsenal wasn't the return fans hoped to see after landing Gyokeres in the summer. And Alan Shearer took aim at the misfiring forward following another blank slate against Fulham this weekend. The Newcastle icon appeared on Match of the Day, where viewers were shown samples of the finishing possessed by elite strikers Erling Haaland, Harry Kane, and Kylian Mbappe. Having failed to truly hit the ground running like each of those peers following big transfers, Gyokeres' shortcomings in front of goal so far this season were pointed out. He's not in the league of the 3 we showed in the previous clip, Haaland, Kane and Mbappe, far from that, said the Premier League's all-time top scorer. But I think he brings a different strength, Therese. No doubt that he will have to improve his goal scoring. As you said, he's only got 3. That strike ratio looks that much worse considering 2 of Gyokeres' goals for Arsenal came in a 5-0 dismantling of promoted Leeds. Shearer did find some positives in Gyokeres' contribution, however, and noted how he's been able to open up the field for certain team mates. But one of his strengths which has suited Arsenal is he actually goes in behind, he continued. When he does that it creates space for others to play because last season you had Kai, Havertz or Mikel Merino coming short and that's easier for teams to defend against. When you're running the other way they get deeper and deeper and that then opens up space for others to play. I think from that point of view he has improved Arsenal. One development in Arsenal's players Arteta's tenure at the helm has wore on is the high emphasis placed on set pieces. The Gunners have consistently ranked among the Premier League's most prolific set-piece threats in recent years and are once again topping the tables this term. That's thanks to Trossard's duet finish from a corner against Fulham to keep Arsenal tied with Chelsea on a league-leading 8 set-piece finishes this season. However, Gary Neville believes the focus on dead ball situations has stripped some of Arsenal's identity in open play. Arsenal have become quite rigid, they've become quite turgid at times to watch, said the Sky Sports pundit after Arsenal lost 1-0 at home to West Ham in February. This obsession with set pieces, which was overtaking their whole game, exacerbated by this presence of their set piece coach on the touchline which puts more focus on set pieces. It's like, no. The freedom's gone a little bit from them. Arsenal won't care much for how their goals are scored, so long as the end result is victory. And Trossard couldn't help but take what appeared to be a jab at Neville in light of their latest set-piece success. The Belgium international took to social media after Saturday's win and posted a picture of himself celebrating along with the caption, "Everyone loves a good set-piece, right?" Winking emoji. The win in West London ensures neither Arsenal will retain the Premier League lead for at least one more week. And Trossard looks ready to answer the club's critics through on-field results as the Gunners hope to end their title drought. Gyokeres might have ended his own drought from the 12-yard spot had he been slightly more shrewd in his play at Fulham. That's according to former Premier League referee and PMOL general manager Keith Hackett. The frontman was at one point through on goal against Bentlino when he appeared to have his ankle clipped. But rather than go down in the hopes of being awarded a spot kick, he remained on his feet in the hope of finishing the chance at hand. It's Hackett's belief going down under the challenge would have put referee Anthony Taylor under increases pressure to consider a penalty. And while Gyokeres deserved respect for attempting to do things the honest way, the retired official highlighted how that honesty almost came back to hurt his club. Anthony Taylor was in an excellent position, he told Football Insider. Frankly, the player not going to ground was the foundation of Taylor not recognizing the foul. Clearly, if the player had immediately gone to ground, Taylor, I think, would have been pointing to the penalty spot. Arsenal were unlucky not to get a penalty kick. Join our new WhatsApp community privacy notice.